That is back to Exandria. Yes, dog.
Are we playing D&D or what?
Hey.
There we go. Thank you. I'm for disciplining me there. I appreciate that.
Dare you?
How dare you take this away from him?
I can't say it like what's her name? What's the little girl's name? Gretchen?
Huh?
What?
The autistic girl.
There are many little girls in the world, dog.
Let me finish.
Why? Gretchen. No.
Never mind.
That don't sound right. The Eco Warrior.
Oh, Greta Thunberg.
Yes.
Aww.
Yes, with her. How dare you? Yes.
She's
Never mind. It's old now.
But I also love her. I feel like she's Elon Musk's illegitimate daughter. They're both lizard people. But she's
also kind of his antithesis. Yeah, she's kind of his antithesis too.
Lizard person, Civil War?
Yeah, lizard person, Civil War.
Oh my god! Just replace her face with Captain America's.
Oh my god! All right then. Actually, we might have to replace her face with Thor because Nordic.
It's true.
Just let her hair down.
I'd say just let her be her own damn superhero because she's badass.
Right?
She can just walk in and she doesn't have to fight. She can just talk everyone into a coma.
She's the new Captain America. Or not Captain America, Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Captain Planet. There we go. I like her. I love it. Her as Captain Planet. I like that very much. All right. Moving forward. When we left off, Jojito was giving himself like a particularly, it's talking, I can has it, thin and perfect rock across a lake, ding, 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 skipping himself right up to the entrance to the cavern. Tazcool was motorboating his way up to the entrance to the cavern, dragging, no, not Tazcool, Geico, who was swimming with Evie on their back. That was Geico.
Yep.
Yeah, Geico was swimming like a little submarine, and Evie is kind of, going along on her little swamp boat. I can just picture that iguana tail whipping behind like a fan. Queequeg was taking a stroll along the bottom like a zombie turtle. And Pete was motorboating his way to the cavern entrance, dragging Tazcool behind him. And Tazcool, I need you to make a Constitution save.
I'm pretty sure Pete was in the form of a dinosaur.
Please, as we start this.
Okay, so I'll make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
I think I have a +4 to Constitution. I mean, +4 to Constitution saving throws.
Beautiful. Yeah, no, you do not arrive at the cavern entrance waterlogged. But it was a close thing. You were there very definitely throwing up a rooster spray the entire way there. But you all arrive at the cavern entrance pretty much in advance of the other party. There's one or two of the other party members that are there waiting on their group as you all arrive there first and push your way into the cavern. And I did post a little bit of a cavern map at the top of today's chat. See there?
Yeah.
Nice.
We are currently in the northwestern area, that sort of greeny, olivey passage, which is above ground. As you enter the cavern, you see steps in front of you leading down into the water.
I would, to start off with, I would like to Wait, I already took my metal off, my scale mail up at the beach.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take my armor off in my inventory,
All right.
just so that I'm not. Goodbye, shield. Goodbye, scale mail.
Oh,
Hello, 13 AC.
oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Scary.
Is there
Sorry,
a
I
reason
just
why
wanted
you're
to.
taking your armor?
Just because it would probably like. Scale mail is kind of heavy, right? Yeah, I
Yes.
don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want to like, if the hour like gets up and we're stuck down there and everybody's like dying. I don't need them to be like, oh, well, we gotta save the kid. Let's save the baby. No, don't save the baby. The baby's not. The baby will float.
Kick the baby. No, don't kick the baby.
I figured.
All right.
I figured, like Corey did, that the scale mail would probably have some sort of negative to rolls.
All right. That makes sense.
I think Geico is gonna try to stay like at the not at the full end of the pack, but between the last person and the rest of the group, because he has a tiny human trap on his back.
The blue area is in the
Yeah. So the blue part of this is underwater. You have landed at the cave entrance. What is that interference?
What is that noise?
Is that me?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but it sounded like some coughing and stuff. I was gonna ask if you guys were okay.
Yeah. No, we're fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that was. It was very strange.
That was some weird reverb from your end, Wild, I think.
Then I'm going to reconnect real quick. Like.
It's not doing it now.
All right. We'll see what happens. Somebody disconnected.
I don't see that anyone
I'm
left.
listening.
That was just a weird noise.
Okay.
Right? Maybe it's just
I think it's just
Discord.
being weird tonight.
Yeah.
Ghost.
It's a
Yeah.
ghost.
It's a ghost. It's a ghost. So
It's
as you're
not-
standing,
Dead.
thank you for the stats there, dog. I appreciate that. As you're standing there at the entrance to the cavern, you see the other group arriving behind you, and you're on good enough terms with you that they concede you get to enter first. They're not going to try to push ahead of you. So Ayo looks her nose looks a little bit out of joint, but they do kind of, make the gesture, yeah, but go ahead type thing. As you're standing there in the entrance to the grotto, to the caverns, you have one turn worth of time to do any adjustments to your water breathing potions or what have you. You'd notice that the other group was all taking their potions at this point in time.
Have we taken our potions?
I believe we already took our potions.
Some of them. Okay. I think some of you did. I don't know that everybody did.
I just
I have
been
not.
underwater for a long time.
For Pete, I believe I was doing. Oh, I cast find or locate object
Yes.
and was turning into, and then wild shaped into a giant otter.
Right. Which can hold its breath for 10 minutes, but not breathe underwater.
I took a potion.
Okay, you did take the potion. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I should do is poll who has taken the potion and who has not at this point in time.
But Pete did all those things to be ready.
I'll go ahead
Yeah.
and take my potion now then. Because I can only hold my breath for 15 minutes.
Okay, and Quickly?
Yes, we haven't.
Okay, and how long can you hold your breath?
I can hold my breath for a full hour.
Okay, so Quick has an hour. He can hold his potion in reserve if needed. Tazcool, you took your potion. Evie, you took your potion, and Jojito, you took yours?
I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Okay. So everybody else is covered except Quick. We have one potion left in abeyance if it's needed. Good to know. All right, you proceed down into the cavern.
Can I do something first?
Can you do something first? Yes, you have one turn.
Perfect. How far away are we from the other group?
They're right behind you, like within
30
one
feet?
worth of movement. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Like,
Actually, Matthew, I feel like you and I are kind of on the same page here. I don't want to do anything outwardly aggressive to them yet, but I I could cast sleep on one of them and just drown
oh
him
no.
on accident.
Oopsie,
What, Matt?
drown that person.
Oopsie.
I would like to use Dragon Fear.
All right.
On the
My
enemy
breath.
team?
Oh, yep. I mean, yeah. On to spook them. Oh, good. And make them use all their movement to get away from us, so we can have a good head start.
Okay, so we're both going to cast hostile spells and change your relationship with this team from neutral friendly to hostile?
Yeah, you sure?
I am 100% sure.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm kind
So
of down with this.
Tell me how you cast Dragon's Fear on them, please.
It's not a spell, it's a feat I took. I just roar, and they must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Let me go ahead and get their DC 15, you said?
Technically not a
DC
spell.
15 Wisdom. Yep, it's not a spell, it's a use of my breath weapon.
Yeah, and he has the like everybody would be afraid, but he can choose to not make us afraid. So it's kind of a
It's like Oath of Conquest, Conquering Presence ability.
I'd like
Got
to
it.
give him bardic inspiration just in case he doesn't make that roll.
Well, 2 of them make the roll, 3 fail, 1 badly fails. So I'm going to say that Ao and Maggie succeed, Maggie Keen Eyes being a full ogre and Ao being the leader, having strength of presence and mind. But the other 3 cower away from you at the entrance, backing up
And
the full distance of their movement away from the entrance.
That
And
lasts
Ao and Maggie glower at you and go to try to organize their companions to get them to go back to the entrance. This is after they had just made the generous gesture of, yeah, no, you were here first, go ahead, type thing.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? What are you doing there, Geico?
Instead of casting sleep, because I don't actually want to like drown and kill any of them, AO specifically, I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right. What are you saying to her?
You didn't really think that you were going to be good at this challenge, right? I don't mean to discourage you, but we are all water creatures to an extent, and you are incredibly less than.
All right. And what does she have to roll to save against that?
That would be
Intelligence save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
15.
Did the rest of us go ahead of Taz?
The rest of you are inside the thing, yeah. Oh, hang on.
So we didn't notice Taz and Geico do it.
No, you didn't notice this.
Yeah, we're at the back.
I'm sitting there
like slinging shit at the opponent.
Yeah. Yeah, and
there-
Ao looks at you and you see, tears of frustration fill her eyes and spill down her cheeks as her stalwart independence had held her through the dragon fear, but your insidious, self-eroding, confidence-eroding whispers just level her as her shoulders go down, she slumps, Maggie is left trying to rouse all four of the others, three of them from panic fear and Ao from abject dejection. As you
as I
venture
swim
into
away
the
with
cavern.
Evie, I'm like, I do hope we can mate in the future. I am sorry. This is just a competition.
That's so fucked up.
Perfect.
All right.
It's
You
nothing
swim in.
personal.
You venture down the stairways and into the murky pool of water ahead of you and swim through the first entrance to the grotto. And I need
Ryan?
you all to. Yes.
Before we had gone down, I was waiting, but I would have cast aid, or I'm sorry,
All
not
right.
aid, bless, and that would be I'm going to do it
Total of,
at second level so that I could do it for 4 people.
okay.
Let me have it show up for you so you know what it does. And that would be Geico, Tazcool, Jojito, and I'm gonna have to say Pete. And then is that a concentration? No, it is concentration, I believe. I can't see that. I think it's a C. So yeah, concentration for up to 1 minute.
Okay, so you're holding bless on everybody except yourself and Queequeg.
Because I think Quick Quag's got this shit. He don't need air. He don't need. Plus, he's the
Queequeg
only one
instills,
that knows what the fuck's going on.
he instills incredible confidence in you. As the rest of you receive the benefits of bless, and by the way, sweetie, you posted Bane, not bless. So if you feel like posting bless so everybody can read what they've got, that would be a great thing. As you progress into the first space of the cavern, okay, so you can add a D4 to attack rolls or saving throws, folks,
Ooh.
as long as she holds concentration for 1 minute's time.
1 minute.
Okay?
Okay.
I need athletics rolls from all of you, please, as you progress into this cavern.
I love this. She's got a -2 to athletics.
Oh,
So I rolled a -1.
if she's on my back, would she get the help action?
Yes, she would get the help action if she's on your back.
Shit, I
Thanks,
can
honey.
get you.
Oh, that was perfect, man. 12.
Okay.
26.
All right.
Sheesh Louise, Tesco.
Being an otter, can I use my dexterity?
No, it's athletics.
All right.
It's a group check. I need a group check for athletics.
I don't even know what it is for this. I can't find it.
It's strength. So it's your otter stat of +2 on strength.
I rolled a dirty 20.
All right.
Seven.
All right. It's a group success. We needed a group score of over 13, so we have a 15, a 26, and a 22, which carries the two of you who rolled below 13. One of you just below, and one of you quite a little bit below, along. As you pass through this first cavern, and you are swimming into the cavern, and it's, obviously gradually getting progressively darker, but you do see around you rather large swathes of an algae-like sea growth, and you realize that you're passing through a kelp forest or a kelp tangle. And yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to drop that concentration thing. Hold on, make sure that I. Oh, you dumbass. Never mind. I thought I had Wither and Bloom. Sorry, carry on.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, really quick. Can I cast disguise self in a way that would disguise both Evie and I?
what are you trying to disguise yourself as?
Essentially, like I'm an alligator looking thing with an iguana tail. I want to make her kind of match me.
So you want to make her very vaguely reptilian?
Yeah, like I want to make it look like she's like a weird cancerous growth on my back.
Okay, well she is a small, medium creature. I mean, she's medium, but she's on the small side of medium. Do you have a disguise kit?
Da, da, da.
Or does anyone have a disguise kit?
I feel like
No.
I should, but I don't. No, I don't. But I have disguise. Yeah, okay, so it's disguise self. It wouldn't. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I would allow you to attempt it if somebody had a disguise kit, but you don't. So
Can I? Okay, in that case, I would like to cast Unseen Servant to grab some of the kelp and just like wrap her up in it, so she just looks like a floating kelp bundle.
okay, yeah, no, the unseen servant is easily able to harvest some of the kelp and both bundle her up in it, but also secure her to your back
Yeah,
a little firmer with the strands of kelp.
I wanted to make her look like I've just got this weird kelp growth on my back. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see. I mean, aside from an alligator who has some weird ass growth on his back.
All right. With that said, with that attempt, I will give you, Evie, advantage on stealth for now. You do not receive that, Geico. You're not trying to deceive the world as to what you are.
No.
You're just trying to deceive the world as to what she is. So she has advantage on stealth.
I belong in the water. I feel like I feel at home here. I just am aware that there's a meat bag on my back.
All right. Sounds good. So as you're progressing through the kelp tangle, it is, as I said, progressively thicker and blotting out the light, but you do see ahead of you a faint radiance. And I need one more athletics from everybody, please. This, by the way, because it's in the form of a race, this will be constant athletics checks, and I'm keeping track of how many rounds it takes us to get through these areas, okay?
A quick meta question. What level can druids cast while in beast shape? And is it only one specific type of druid, or is it all of them?
I think it's the Circle of the Moon druid. And I think it's a specific circle. It's circle. I think it's Circle of the Moon. Don't quote me on this. And I think it's like level 8. So we have 16, 17, 24. I need one from Jojito and from Pete, please.
Well, I rolled. It's a custom roll. It's dirty 20.
Okay, beautiful. That's enough. We're okay then. So you make your way through the kelp pretty much unscathed, other than Evie, you are wrapped and entangled in kelp. Are you resisting this, or are you going along with this?
I love it. This is my new favorite jacket right now.
You're a kelp pony.
All right. As you make your way through the tangle, on the far side of it, you do see a glimmer of light coming from the cavern ahead of you, and you're progressing to that through the first room and into this second little space. There's sort of a triangular little space with branches that go off in both directions. And here's where we come to a decision. Which path are you taking?
Well,
Oh wait, hold on. Let me pull up the map again.
For Pete, he is probably following whatever feels strongest for locate object.
The locate object is coming from due southeast of you in this area, which means it's sort of coming through that wall in front of you, and either way looks to be the same.
Okay.
Hmm.
Pete's going to start with swimming to the right.
You're going to go to the right, okay? So that means towards the uppermost branch?
Well, I don't know where that turn goes. But-
So you're saying we just got down to the little fork sort of thing?
You're at the fork and deciding which way you're going.
So if he's going right, I feel like he's going south.
Okay, so you're going south
Right.
to the lower area?
Geico's gonna
Well, there's
follow him because he doesn't want to keep Evie too far away from him.
All right.
East.
Southeast, right? Or yeah, southeast. That's where you said the pole was coming from.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, if 3 of them are going down that way, Fleetway is gonna go the other way.
No, you have been warned that it is easy to get lost in here and it's best to stick together.
Okay.
I am going to metal railroad that right into you. That train just came roaring through the chat.
Oh shit! Because I
train.
said so card just got played.
Yes, it did.
Okay. You're at 4 chances.
I'm forcing you guys to take a choice here. Are you all following Pete as he heads out on his southernmost track here, guys?
I could be.
I'm going with Pete because I have his ward.
Okay.
Well, I just feel like I'm not sure of our speed, but I feel like Pete was kind of the fastest, or at least in front of people.
Uh-huh.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So that's why.
Yeah,
Because
no.
no one else knows that I know of it that I cast locate object either. So I'm just following my nose.
You're following your nose, and that looks like the straightest path, and that makes perfect sense. So with that, you head out towards the lower range of the passages.
And before I go down the passage following them, I'm pulling out one of my jabs.
And I'm going to do a real quick post of a map here. And hopefully this shows up in the chat and shows you where you're at with that lower track.
Steven, close your eyes.
Why?
You can see the map.
Oh no, he can't see this map. All right, so that lower
Put it in
passage.
chat.
I put it in chat, babies. That lower passage takes you to that pool that is in the lower left of the map, the dark blue pool there. And then there's a passage that goes under and to that other pool. The upper passage takes you to the upper pool, and then swings back down and goes underneath the other one. Very tangled, but I hope that makes sense.
Uh-huh. So we're in the bottom left corner right now, right?
You're making your way through the passage that leads to that.
So as
Go ahead.
as I get in there, do I get any stronger feelings on the locate object?
After everybody gets into there, I will go over that for you.
Okay.
So you're following Pete into this. Is anybody doing anything as you follow your way through this passage?
I'm pulling one of my jabs.
What did you say, Evie?
She's chewing on the kelp.
Evie's chewing on kelp. You know, that's not a bad idea. It's very nutritious. What are you doing, Jojito?
Are you muted, Joe? Hello, Joe. We can't hear you.
Hello, Joe.
To Joe.
Joe. Oh.
It shows that you're on for a brief second. You might have to reset, but we'll see. Nope, still nothing, Joe.
Welcome back. Joe?
Kinda heard you there.
Pete, you're rolling in the Discworld's channel.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Thank you, sweetie.
Uh,
Do we hear?
We're not
Do we?
hearing you, Joe.
no.
I heard him, but then he cut off again. You might need
Can you
to
hear us?
disconnect and then reconnect.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey!
Alright. I was my headphones died, so I was using an older pair, and they're not working right.
Ah, okay.
But I'm just following the group, but I can do a burst of speed if anybody gets ahead of us.
All right, sounds good. Well, as you make your way through that passage, you swim through a small patch of seagrass and emerge into a long cavern. The water here doesn't quite reach the ceiling. There is a small pocket of air near the top. A slight crack in the ceiling allows moonlight to filter through. At the center of the cavern is a pit whose floor is 30 feet deeper than the rest of the cavern, and you catch the faint glint of metal at the bottom of the pit. That is that darker area there in the middle of the pool.
Oh, do you guys see that?
I'm gonna go down and take a look.
All right, I need a perception check, please.
Okay, give me just a minute. I'm letting myself kind of sink down to the bottom.
And you said currently we're above ground or still under the water?
You're still underwater. There is just a little bit of an air bubble at the top of this cavern.
I'm gonna float to the top so that Evie can get real air for a minute.
Okay, so you're at the
I'm
top.
accompanying
You're at the top
Queequeg.
under the bubble. What are you doing, Pete?
I'm accompanying Queequeg.
Okay, so you're going with Queequeg. I need perception from you as well, then. What are you doing, Joe?
I'm gonna follow Queequeg and Pete, just in case.
Okay. All right, then we need perception from all three of you, please.
17.
17 from Queequeg.
I have the otter has advantage on perception.
Okay, go ahead.
16 for me. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You're fine.
And 17 from
Tito.
Okay, 17 from you, Pete, and 16 from Jojito. Ahead of you, there's this large area of kelp and a huge space of what looks like debris. But as you get closer, you realize it is empty shells, broken bits of crab and lobster carapace, and bones that litter the floor of this cavern.
Oh.
As you see in front of you,
Oh fuck, guys.
Oh yeah.
This is bad. No, what do you mean? Oh yeah, you were a child.
a giant octopus.
Oh,
Oh no.
Roll
Okay, see
initiative.
now I'm not even mad because that's gonna be my next tattoo. It's like an octopus.
it is pretty slick. I like that.
Love it.
Yeah, roll initiative. Taskell, what are you doing during all of this? Were you with them, or were you up at the top?
I were with them.
Okay, so I need perception from you too, dude.
Alright.
I wanted to say, something.
Yeah, go ahead.
As soon as Pete would have noticed the bones, he would immediately turn tail.
Okay.
Oh, Pete.
Not so much to run, but
To go check on Evie.
to hope
So that's cool.
others
Your
might
lower
follow
perception
him.
means you were further into the cavern than the rest of them. Yeah, Pete backs up a little bit. He falls back a little bit, noticing the debris on the ground of the cavern. So our order inside the cavern now is Tazcool in front with that lowered perception, Queequeg and Jojito sort of next to each other, and Pete behind them. All right. So I need.
roll initiative if you want.
Evie, are they even aware of what's happening? Because they're at the top of this cavern.
No, you guys are not in the initiative as yet.
Okay. Okay, so ignore my roll.
I need initiative from the rest of you, please.
21.
They're taking forever to go see what that metal thing is. I don't know. Goddamn slackers.
Why are you
I'm not ready for crap.
Where did you learn
Oh,
that language?
don't tell Pete.
Oh, Pete didn't teach it to you, so you are cursing without permission. I'm going to.
Jojito, what's your initiative?
I didn't. I'm not ready for crap. I rolled a natural 1-5.
Good old 15. Never does anyone wrong.
Gotta love a monk.
Oh my god.
Bubble.
All right, let me roll for the Aki.
Made me laugh.
You are not supposed to be cursing. Why are you cursing? I'm going to tell on you.
The Aki also rolled a 1.
Yay!
I will be an even playing field.
Dexterity.
Right. So, Queequeg, what are you doing there, buddy?
I've already got my javelin in hand. I am going to raid and strike.
All right.
I raid real quick. Just kind of jousting stab with it. Nat 20!
Nat 20. Nat 20 very definitely hits. Roll that beautiful critical damage.
Hey.
And it's gonna also take some lightning damage as I'm rolling this.
While he's rolling that, I have a meta question.
Uh-huh.
Would we be feeling the little zap through the water of the electrical?
I think so. Yeah, I think I'm going to say that electrical damage, while not shocking you because you're out of proximity for it, because water does have some resistance for electrical. It wouldn't shock you. You would definitely feel the current.
Okay.
So you got a total of 9 damage.
9 standard damage and 2 electrical damage.
Okay, so and that was your critical. That was your double dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a jab.
Okay, so you took 11. So you did 11 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically, it's lunging stab right for it.
All right. So Queequeg takes a lunging stab for its head and sends a charge through the javelin into the octopus, which lights up the water. I need perception rolls from Evie and Geico.
Geico, did you pee in the water?
Yes. But I'm pretty sure I felt you pee on my back while we were swimming. You cannot get mad at me for peeing in the water.
You're right. I'll try next time to, wheel off a little. 15 perception.
All right. So with that, the 15 and the 19 is enough for you to realize that there is a problem at the bottom of the hole, guys. And I need initiative from the two of you.
Oh dear.
I just gotta say that was a hilarious way to put that.
It was. It was beautiful.
There we go.
I can rely on the two of you to always do this.
23.
Get it,
The only good
girl.
roll I get.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
All right. Geico?
22.
All
I
right.
need to see something.
So Geico's gonna kind of like look over as much as he can, like half look over his shoulder, and then his eye is just gonna like turn in a way that's like unnatural until he can focus on her, and he's like, "Shall we dive?"
Okay, and then I'm going to say that your turn this time is spent getting down to where the others are.
Fair
So
enough.
the others are going to have a full round of conflict before you get there.
They're
was about
doing
to say, how
a
these
full
bitches get-
Russian dive, dive, dive.
Like, how these bitches go first?
No, they go first
I mean,
when they get
technically-
there.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
hilarious.
they go first when they get there, but not till they get there. So now, Taz, you are up.
They're peeing on one another.
That's part of it, but also, who run the world? Girls.
Yeah.
The golden shower talking about me first.
I thought Geico was a guy.
Oh my god. Oh.
Geico is sexless. Thank you very much.
Well, why is he constantly wanting to mate with people?
Because
He's a bard.
he's a
Good point. Good point. All right.
Golden showers are you?
That's cool. It is very, very excited for this, clearly. So he's going to use one of the strongest abilities I've ever seen at this level. I am going to, as a free action, use Channel Divinity, Guided Strike, to get a plus 10 bonus to my attack roll.
Hey, what are you reacting to?
Free action.
Yeah.
Oh, free action, not reaction. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I
I'm
heard
going-
reaction. Okay.
And I'm going to hit it. That gives me a plus 17.
Oh,
And-
Lord.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to Thunderous Smite.
Wow.
I am aiming to kill.
Takoyaki, anybody?
We created a monster.
I wasn't here to create this. I blame all y'all.
I am aiming to wipe this thing off the face of the material plane. Even with a nat 1. Even with a nat 1, I got an 18.
All right.
You
Is that
rolled a
good?
nat
What?
1?
What?
And I got an 18.
Yeah. So roll that damage there, dude, on your thunderous smite.
Hold on. A natural 1 on an attack roll is a critical fail.
But not with
It
that.
doesn't matter. Look it up.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my
but-
god.
It doesn't matter. Look it up.
It does if
Okay.
the DM don't play by that.
I'm just saying, DM can do what she wants. I'm just pointing it out.
I want to know what he does with this thunderous smite first, and then we'll go from there.
It needs to hit. Thunderous Smite to work.
All right. Tell me what it does though when it hits.
Before you continue, do you have anything that gives you the ability to re-roll?
Oh, I'm a paladin.
You still
You
do
have
have
your
that
D4.
D4.
I did. Yeah, I gave you.
You got 2 D4s,
Yeah, I gave you.
because
one
I didn't-
at one point.
and you got blessed too.
So what's that?
Less
If you
gives
have
you a
inspiration.
D4 on attack or saves.
If you have inspiration, it gives you a roll at advantage.
Yeah, bardic inspiration. You get oh no, bardic inspiration. What do I do?
Your
I don't know
bardic
what kind of
inspiration is a D6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
D6.
demon inspiration is advantage.
But as long as you get something higher than a 1,
Yeah, I need you to roll a D4 and a D6, and hopefully you don't get still get snake eyes.
Okay, so D4 and a D6.
Right. All right, so you're fine. You're hit. Your thing hits. I'll let you go there. You don't even have to roll the D6. The D4 hits.
18. I mean, a dirty 20 on a natural 1.
21.
21 on a natural 1.
Oh. That's insane,
right.
Matthew.
That is insane, dude.
I get that as a free accident. Only once per long rest, though.
Yeah, but you pulled it out when you wanted it, when you needed it.
And you're pulling it off at the start, so that's like everything else just run. Like, oh shit, they got the dog.
And Corey, thank you very much for the assistance there on that critical fail too.
I'm
Thank
not
you for
trying to be a
updating me
party
about
pooper, but that's the
No.
only time a natural 1 actually counts as a critical fail is on an attack roll.
Exactly, and I was going to
I
go ahead
understand the rule correctly.
yeah, and I had a good story thing to go with it if he had failed the roll.
I want to see this happen.
Life caught a hammer.
Good thing I
So
used-
that's your thunderous
so
strike.
Nope, that's the axe damage. Now here's the thunderous damage.
Oh my god.
It's 2d6, and it can be heard for 300 feet.
Does this let off a concussion blast underwater?
It doesn't say it has a con save or anything.
That was
Does
literally the
it-
question I was about to ask. Is there a concussive blast?
Yeah, I'm going to say that there is.
Oh shit, because I'm right next to him. If we're both in melee with this octopus, I'm right next to
All right.
Cool when he left this.
Chaos!
You
Would also
all
I'd
you
also
let
like to divine smite if it isn't dead.
you what?
I'd also like to divine smite if that's okay.
Yeah, I understand. So you come in swinging with this axe, and you all watch Tazcool as his axe blow lifts his feet off of the cavern floor and connects with the octopus, severing 2 of its tentacles, which float in the water around you, causing it to spurt ink and retreat into its den, but not before the axe connects with the cavern floor and lets out a booming, echoing roing that just shivers through the water and impacts with all of you and travels back up the cavern behind you, and you can kind of hear the echoing sound of it cascading through the water behind you and through that long passage back up to where the other team is just now entering and trying to decide which path they're going to take through through the grotto. And I need all of you to make con saves, please.
Geico's gonna do his best to kind of arch his back to get Evie, because he stayed kind of up in that bubble, so he's trying to get her away from it.
Okay?
And you said con save, oh boy.
Yeah, I said con save.
Oh no.
Okay, so quick question. Is this going to, is my minute almost over with on the spell? Because if not, do I get advantage to maintain concentration on spells?
Yeah, you have advantage to maintain concentration. And anybody who failed the roll can add a d4, which would be you, Pete, and you, Geico. You do have the ability to add that d4 because she's still holding blessed.
Yes, I need that.
Ironic.
Okay, and then Jojito, I need your roll, please.
Dirty 20.
How much? Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Geico, you got a 14. You feel, that hit, and your ears are sensitive. You are an underwater predator. Your ears are calibrated to hearing underwater. That hit, and you feel like your ears are just ringing. And for the next 2 turns, you're going to have disadvantage on perception, which for you, since you already have advantage on perception, means you just roll normally. Okay?
Okay.
And everybody else that saved is all right. I don't think anybody else failed. Geico, it also affects you, so you have it for 1 turn. Disadvantage on perception for 1 turn. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So everybody else saves as this horrible sound just echoes and rebounds and reverbs through the cavern. Just, I mean, sound travels underwater and it's distorted and it's exacerbated. And those long concussion waves, especially, would travel underwater and cause you all to feel just like you're being inundated with pressure waves. What, dog?
I'm sorry. Nothing. Let's talk.
All right. All right. So the octopus has released a cloud of ink and retreated at least a little bit into its den. And Tazkul, did you have anything else you wanted to do on this turn?
I used
Okay.
everything. Tazkul, he finally got to fight.
Pete, it is now your turn as your head is just ringing from the attack that your friend made. There are 2 lashing tentacles flopping around in the water in front of you, and the cloud of ink that indicates where the giant predator has retreated.
If it's retreating, I'm out. We got shit to do. So what
All
did
right.
I locate object?
It is ahead of you. Now read me out locate object. It is a specific object that you're focusing on?
It was that
or is
object.
it just any magical object?
It's that specific object.
That
I thought we
specific
were
object.
shown something and as a focus,
All right.
and that's what I gathered last session. 1 second, I'm getting it.
Wilde.
Yes.
I didn't read the last sentence of the spell. Sorry. If the target is a creature, it must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Well, I'm going to say that it's not prone from reaction. It lost 2 tentacles and it retreated at least 10 feet away behind its ink cloud.
Okay, thank you.
You already succeeded in doing that particular thing. Natural reaction of an octopus to that would be to get the fuck out of there.
Yep.
Anybody who's ever seen an octopus in reality knows that that's exactly what happens when they're startled.
They
A
knock
17.
the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
A 17. That's the highest I've ever seen.
Yep, that was beautiful.
And it's so ironic that I got a natural 1. And then I got a natural 20 on my next roll. If those were flipped, it would have been catastrophic.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's almost a saving grace for Wilde, at least, that you did it that way.
Right, exactly.
Asmodeus would have poured like a droplet out from from the roof of his house.
So on the far side of the cavern, you do see the exit. You have not located whatever it was you saw that drew your attention down into this pool. The octopus has retreated for now. Before you leave the pool, if you wish to, I will give you, those of you especially who went down to investigate, perception to see whether or not you can locate the object that drew your attention, but that's up to you.
I posted locate object in chat.
I saw that and I read it through. Thank you very much for the update.
So you said the thing. You said roll perception if you want to look for the thing.
If you want to look for whatever it was that drew your attention in this pool, you may do so.
I'm look.
I'm just putting my head underwater so I can hear like what the calls are being made, so that I'm not going down there to look for anything because I have Evie on my back. Once they say we're going, I'm paying attention so I can follow them.
Okay. So you're kind of hovering up at the top, just paying attention, but ready to follow when it's ready.
Yes.
Got it. Haskell rolled a 17. What did you roll, Jojito?
I didn't see. Oh,
Huh?
Supposed to roll.
I didn't see crap. I rolled a 7.
Okay. Quick, if you want to look for whatever it was that drew your attention down there in the bottom, you can roll perception.
Try.
All right. Pete already said that he's focused on what he's holding. He's holding his locate object on, and he's swimming onto the other side of the entrance.
Oh, in that case, I'm actually following Pete.
A 7.
Okay, so
But for some reason, it keeps landing on that a rim of the dice is pointing up.
okay,
It goes with the lower number when it rolls like that.
yeah. Quick, you and Joe follow Pete, Geico, and Evie to the exit to the cavern. But Haskell, you find your attention drawn sort of where the cloud of ink is slowly resolving, and the tentacles are kind of lashing around there at the end, a small cavern entrance, and you do find a little metallic container, like a little basin, and inside it, hold on 1 second here. Inside it are 8 marble-sized pellets and 57 silver pieces.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. And do you have anything that would allow you to identify an object?
No, I do not.
All right, so you do not have any idea of what those pellets are, only that they are curiously heavy for their size.
I bag all of the silver and I'll try and give the pellets / marble things to someone else. Hey, does anyone know what these are?
Does anybody have identify?
Nope. I can
No.
do insight.
I will take one.
Okay, here you go.
Am I even hearing the conversation?
Yeah, no, he's talking to all of you.
Aren't we underwater?
Yeah, you're underwater, but I'm saying that you have that your potion of water breathing gives you the ability to speak underwater too.
I never
Oh,
tried.
that's dope.
We
Gotta pop the bubbles that come out of his mouth so we could hear what he's saying.
Oh, jeez. Each bubble.
I am sorry. I'm not depriving you guys of the ability to communicate in this shit. I make good potions. What can I say?
But you gotta pop the bubbles in order. The words get it all scrambled
Oh
up.
my god.
Pop them in the wrong order.
Fuck the what?
Can I roll? What should I roll?
To determine what's in the what are the pellets?
What is this pellet?
Okay, Arcana.
Okay.
Anybody who does not have identify would need to roll a very successful Arcana. No, you do not succeed with that. It's a pellet, and you know it's magical.
Yeah, I've got.
Yes, the floor is made out of floor.
Yeah, the floor is made out of floor.
When you say pellet, do you mean like it's like a
BB?
It's a marble.
Okay, it's a marble. It doesn't look like food.
No, it does not look like food.
Okay, I'm not.
It looks like a marble-sized rock.
I will not eat it then.
Oh, I did this. I ate one of those ones, and it really made it it was really hurtful when I had to poo.
please do not eat that. You're sitting on me. You've already peed on me. I don't need you to accidentally poop on me.
Your bliss is showing so hard, Gala.
Girl, she's going crazy.
You are so showing bliss right there.
I think that's my default character.
Please,
It is.
please do not eat it while you are still sitting on me.
I won't eat it, I promise.
Okay, anybody else rolling Arcana?
I did. I rolled a 22.
22.
Ooh.
Okay, so is that Joe?
Yeah.
Joe, you are familiar with these. You have seen these in your travels. And with a little bit of effort, you can communicate to the others that this is a compressed form of the dust of dryness. And it has absorbed hundreds of gallons of water. Each of those pellets has absorbed hundreds of gallons of water. And if it is smashed, it will release a 15-foot cube of water.
So it would be safe to
How
say
many
we should not
pellets are there?
ingest it?
It's probably not a wise idea.
Fair.
I need some of those for my fish tanks.
So you have... Huh?
How many pellets are there?
There are 8.
I give one out to everyone.
So everybody now has a pellet of water containment, a dust of dryness pellet, and each one contains a 15-foot cube of water, which can be deployed by smashing the pellet. And that leaves, I believe, 2 in your custody, Tazcool, and 1 extra for somebody else if you want to give somebody else one, or if you're just 3 in your custody.
I'm just 3 in my custody.
Okay.
I apologize. I don't write that fast. What was it? 15 square feet?
15 square feet of water. Cube of 15 feet of water. So 15
Joe,
by 15 by 15.
if you're on the D&D Beyond and go to Manage Inventory, and then type in dust of, and dust of dryness comes up.
So I just add this dust of dryness thing.
Yeah, you could add 1 use of dust of dryness. Okay? So with that, you progress out of the chamber of the octopus and into the tunnel that is on the other side of it. And behind you, you do hear noise as the other group is recovering from the impact of the thunder wave, for lack of a better word to call it, created by your dragonborn friend. And they are in the other maze of tunnels. They have taken the other route through the tunnels. But you hear their voices coming through, and they are not at all happy sounding. As you progress into this tunnel, it rises at a steep incline, and you enter into it, but it contains a strong opposing current. You're working hard to get through this tunnel. And as you progress, you see ahead of you a heavy stone tablet covered in glyphs and surrounded by seagrass, mounted into the tunnel floor. So, to get through this tunnel, I'm going to need athletics checks from everybody again, please.
What is this again?
Athletics?
No, I mean the thing that's stopping us.
You don't know.
15.
Strong current.
16.
Strong current.
Mm-hmm.
I would. Oh, Jesus.
How much did you get, Quick?
16.
Okay. And I need Jojito and Pete.
Have I
21.
seen anything like these glyphs before?
We haven't got there yet.
Like, I figured we could see the glyphs and to describe them.
You just see that they're carved. You haven't got close enough to examine them yet.
Uh, 17.
17. Okay. As you're making your way through the tunnel, hold on, Jojito, Queequeg, Pete, all of you save and can progress your way through the tunnel up to the level of the tablet and look at the tablet. Geico, you carrying Evie, and Tazcool, you are held back. The current is just too hard to fight. And it doesn't force you back into the octopus's grotto, but it does keep you where you are. You're not able to swim up to the tablet this turn.
And I use inspiration.
You still have your inspiration, right?
Yes, I believe so. I used.
Okay, and Bardic Inspiration. Does Bardic Inspiration work on checks, please?
Yep, ability checks. One.
Okay, yes,
check.
yes, you may then, Tazcool.
I'm gonna go ahead and give myself inspiration
All right.
to try and get up here.
Okay.
I'm just
16.
Yes, with that Tazcool, you do save. The water pushes you back initially, but you're able to get yourself forward at least far enough that you can move forward. And Geico, you rolled again where you should not have rolled again. You should have rolled a d6. So roll a d6, please.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
While she's doing that, that initial thing, and I kind of slipped a little bit, so I'm going to tie the kelp around her belly.
Yep.
And then, as I was doing that, I noticed that the two necklaces, the two medals that we had gotten is like dangling off of my breeches shirt. And I'm going to hold the medal of the maze. And it says when you use an action to trace the maze inscribed on the medal, I get advantages on wisdom checks and know the quickest route to any non-magical path or maze for 1 hour.
All right, so that gives you advantage on getting through this tunnel, which is going to come in handy. So with that, your 6 helps you, Geico, as she tightens the kelp around your middle and pulls it tight, causing you to go and surge forward into the water. And Tazcool, you regain your footing sort of on the bottom of the thing and are able to push off and push forward and join your companions on the other side there where the tablet is. The tablet is directly in front of you. It is covered in glyphs.
Can I try to recognize what the glyphs are?
What are you using to generate your belief that you can determine what the glyphs are?
Well, the fact that I'm in water and these things are having to pushing a current, I'm wondering if these are in Aqua. Does Aqua have a written form?
Yes, it does.
Okay, because I speak that,
All right.
but I'm not entirely sure if I can read. What should I read?
I feel like I want to help Steven on this one because, oh God, what is my feat? I can speak like 4 extra languages.
All right. So between the two of you, either Queequeg's knowledge of Aquan can help you, or you can help him. One of the two.
I'll help you.
All right.
No, I don't have Aquan.
Oh.
Okay, so you can help him.
Okay.
All right. So you would roll a comprehend language would be a investigation.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm definitely gonna need the help.
I got you, bro.
Something jumped and I touch insight instead of investigation. Hold on.
Hang on.
Window jump. Okay. Rolling investigation. I'm definitely going to need the help because I got a +1.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, but if you're helping him, you're not rolling. He's rolling.
I got a 4 total.
Okay.
He's rolling with advantage. That's right.
Yeah.
Advantage? Okay. In that case, let me roll a second time.
I am, my background is Sage, so I'm a avid
12?
researcher. So it's
Okay.
I can roll.
You can also you
I might have read the book.
also roll investigation unless you have anything that will give you advantage on detect magic.
Nah, nothing like that. I'm just a very learned person. I like books. I like to read. I like to research.
Sure.
And you can roll what?
Investigation.
Okay. I'm better at insight.
I understand. This is not an insight situation.
Okay.
Insight is wisdom, dude.
Yeah.
Your mic is real soft, Joe.
It's almost hard to hear you.
Is that any better?
Yes. It is.
Yes.
Alright, I rolled a natural 20 +1.
You rolled a what? A natural 20?
+1.
Oh, beautiful. All right. So, Geico, you and Queequeg know that this has something to do with currents. It is not written in Aquan particularly. It seems to be some sort of ancient language, which you have seen a few times, Queequeg, in your travels, but you don't really recognize. Possibly something out of the abyss. You're not really sure. But with that 21 there, Jojito, you realize that whatever it is causing the currents. So I need you to roll an attack roll as you instantaneously make the decision to destroy the tablet.
What's my strongest thing? Okay, I'm gonna poke it with my staff. Oh, an attack roll. Wait, that's the wrong thing. I accidentally rolled my damage first.
Poor Takoyaki, you guys destroyed my giant octopus.
You were
23. 17.
Yeah, no. You bring your staff down and split the tablet completely front, top to bottom, and as you do, the current subsides. And the rest of you it take almost like a deep relieving breath as you realize that current was pressuring you so much it was hard to hold your position in the water, and you were being swept backwards a little bit incrementally, a little bit to a time. And if he had not taken the action he did, it would have been very difficult to get through this tunnel. But as it is, you've realized that you can progress through the tunnel in just another turn's worth of swimming. So as you come forward into the next tunnel, the next area, hidden behind some rocks, you find the exit out of the tunnel and come into a pool. And I need you all to make perception checks, please.
What roll is that?
Perception?
Because of the thing, it puts me up with advantage, the friggin' maze thing.
Mm-hmm.
24 for Evie.
Okay. All right.
15 for Queequeg.
I rolled a 2.
I see that. What did you say?
Am I still afflicted by the ringing or whatever?
Yeah, you're still one more turn afflicted by the ringing, so you roll a perception in a regular way.
17.
All right. And Geico? 19. Okay, so you enter this cavern ahead of you, and it looks like it's kind of a dead end, but all of you, I mean, your skin is sensitized both by the horrible impact that you took, and by the battering that you took from the current that was sweeping you. And you feel like straight ahead of you, straight east, there is a slight bit of current from an obscured opening, and you find your way to the passage. However, with that 24 Evie, you notice high up, because you're on top of Geico's back and you're swimming along the top of the water area, high up in the southern edge of the cavern, there is a little mini cavern there off to one side.
You guys look.
What?
There's a hole.
And?
Let's go check it out.
We're in a race.
Yeah, but like, okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll go.
All right. So, are you leaving Geico, or is Geico carrying you?
Yeah.
I am.
I cannot permit you to go alone. I will swim.
So,
All right.
so she's sitting up on top of Geico, kind of like Geico was a horse, and then she's gonna grab the kelp that she has tied around herself and onto Geico, and then I'm gonna do what I've seen like lots of people do before, and like kind of side nudge kick Geico.
So you grabbed the belly band of your bull and then did the spurring action to kick it in the ribs, and one hand up in the air, you very much do a bull ride into this side cavern in the bottom of the cavern here in the Emerald Grotto, and find three bottles of potion of healing.
Oh, Geico, I am so sorry. I got ahead of myself.
You kicked me.
I didn't mean to kick you hard. It was just
I need character art of Evie bull riding.
Well, Quickwig is holding his head like this.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like laying down because I'm dizzy again, and all I can think about is like this art.
I need character art of Evie bull riding.
Straight down into dark water. Evie like holding her witch's hat above her head, kind of like weirdly reining in Geico with seaweed, like hee-haw.
100%.
Fucking need this art. I'm sorry. DM broken.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Please hold.
Oh God.
Please hold.
I'm sorry.
DM
Quick.
flatlines. She will be back momentarily. Thank you for holding.
Do we have a party?
It's just amazing.
Do we have a party sack?
Not yet.
Not your sack, sir.
What?
No.
I don't even understand the term you just said to me.
So you have 3 potions of healing.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in the backpack for right now.
Yeah.
Until we all get together and figure it out.
All right. So you've gotten through this cavern, and ahead of you lies one last passage that was hidden. And Pete, you're feeling the draw of your locate object. It's right ahead of you. As you pass through this passage, silvery light dances along the walls of this underwater cave. Water here is a little bit warmer, and a gentle current pulls you towards the crevice in the south wall that emits shimmering golden light. Talking, I can has it. Prowling around the cave's pillars is a massive shark. The gold, of course, the gold amulet hangs from a thick rope around the shark's body, and a silver spear is protruding from its side.
How far away is this shark?
It's about 45 feet away from you right now.
I would like to attempt to swim as fast as I can and try to scoop it off the shark's neck.
All right.
As I see Pete swimming away, I'm gonna kind of alligator roll under Evie and then shove her towards Queequeg and dart after Pete, but I'm darting in a way that I'm trying to get the thing's attention before Pete gets to him.
All right. In that case, Pete, roll stealth with advantage.
Do I need to roll anything to catch Evie?
Yeah, Queequeg, you need to roll an athletics to catch Evie.
Well, she's in the water. I literally just shoved her across.
I'm all like,
And she's also tangled up in kelp.
That's very true.
22.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. All right. Now I need you to roll a very successful attack to be able to cut the amulet away from the shark.
Oh.
I rolled 10.
Okay. So yeah. No, Queequeg missed you, Evie. You bounced off the bottom of the pool, and you're tangled in the kelp, so you're not able to swim. You're currently floundering on the bottom of the cavern.
I'm gonna sit there, and at first I'm a little bit panicking, and then I remember I can breathe water, and then I'm just gonna start eating the kelp.
Oh,
Jesus.
fucking natural 19 for 24.
Fuck
My fucking
yes,
God. So,
Pete.
yes. So Geico rolls, it sees what's happening, pushes, essentially launches Evie off of him, who falls to the ground of the cavern and is sitting there floundering for a few seconds, but then sits there peaceably and starts eating kelp, watching all this, as this glowing shark is swimming through the water and distracted by the flash of green and pearly light from Geico's skin.
Alligator.
Rainbow alligator flashes in front of its face, and Pete reaches up and bites through the rope that is holding the amulet, and you have the amulet in your hand. However, we now need to roll initiative, as you have also dislodged the silver spear in the side of the shark that was causing it to be under the piece of Sehanine, and you are now in combat with this shark. Roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Can I start diving towards the spear? Can I use my movement to go after the spear before I roll?
No, it would be your first turn. You could do that instead of your attack.
Haha, okay.
I rolled a 6, but that's because who knew kelp was freaking tasty?
Girl,
Right?
you are being so nutritious.
I rolled a
What's your
7.
initiative?
7.
Okay.
I wanted to try and get this.
We'll get there. Don't worry about it.
I know, man.
I like that we're that Evie is accidentally continuing to be nutritious and health oriented.
Right?
She's like, nah, I drowned, but I'm just eating kelp, it's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
15.
So 15 for Jojito?
Yep.
Okay. 23 for Pete. Pete's my highest at 23. Anybody else over 20?
Nah.
15 to 20, that would be Jojito, right?
Yep, 15.
Okay. My shark was at 10. Anybody 10 to 15 range?
Nope.
I'm at
Geico.
11.
Okay, Geico's 11.
I'm pretty sure. I'm putting.
Okay, and 5 to 10 range?
That's me.
Oh no.
Wait.
That's 7.
So Tazcool and Queequeg are at 7.
Who's got the higher decks?
-1.
So
I'm at the third dex then.
Okay, and then Evie, you rolled a what?
6.
All right, so our initiative is Pete, Jojito, Geico, the Shark, Queequeg, Tazcool, and Evie. Pete, you're up. What are you doing, dude?
If the stick's put back, does the shark go back to sleep?
You don't know.
One way to find out.
Since I rolled a natural 20 on my initiative, I'd like to attempt to grab the stick as it fell out.
All right. That would be athletics.
Natural 20.
Now, Jesus. Yeah, no, you catch
Wow.
you are an otter. You make a barrel roll in the water and catch the spear before it hits the bottom.
I have a meta question for Matthew. What is the chances of 2 natural 20s in a row?
I didn't. Oh, I did.
2. Okay.
Yeah, you did.
So 5%.
It was a natural 19 and a 20.
0.0025%. Or something like
Yeah, time to go play the lottery, dude.
that. Or just 2.5%. Super unlikely.
So I guess I'll roll an attack to try to stick it back in the hole.
Okay.
There's a joke there somewhere, but it's like a really bad joke, so I'm not gonna say
1.
it.
You not only don't succeed in lodging it back in the hole, your attack kind of slides off the side of the shark and you lose grasp of the spear, which goes over the top of the shark onto the other side.
He hit that tank.
You have a bonus
fine.
action?
Not really. Not as the otter.
Okay. So you do see all this taking place. You're up now.
Well, I do have movement. Hold on.
Oh yeah, wait a second. Pete has movement.
Yep.
Go ahead, Pete.
I'm thinking. I am going to try to move away, but I want to lead the shark past my comrades so they can fuck it up.
All right, so you flip your tail and slap the shark across the face with it, trying to draw its attention and move away from your comrades. All right. And what is your
Towards
movement?
my comrades. I want to move towards them.
Oh, you want to move towards the comrades. Okay, so you're drawing the shark towards them.
Yes.
All right.
As an otter,
What is your
40 feet.
40 feet. So you swim 40 feet. The shark does not have anywhere near that speed of movement, but it very definitely follows you and kind of lurches towards you. And the rest of you find that you are not out of range anymore. You are now all in range with this shark. Jojito, you are up in range.
Do I see the spear?
Roll perception.
Oh. Sorry, my tablet's slow. The dice move slow. Oh, that was a 16, you bastard.
16?
6. No, it's a 6. It was on 16
Yeah.
and went to 3.
Yeah, no, you saw the spear go over the shark and land on the other side of it, but the shark's coming towards you, and I'm going to say that's pretty much occupying your full attention.
Well,
It is a giant shark.
I'm going to bash that bastard.
All right.
Since I already have my staff out, let's roll for that. Oh, dang it. 13.
13. Now, 13 hits. It's a big creature. It's big.
And it did 7 damage.
7 damage? Okay.
Then I'm going to spend a point.
You're going to what? Spend a key point?
Spend a key point, do flurry of blows.
Got it.
Key point. Flurry of blows. I know you. Come back. Come back. No, as a bonus action, yeah. Spend a key point, flurry of blows, and this one. Sorry, I'm getting acclimated to D&D Beyond a little better now.
Right.
Oh, give me some of these. Oh, freaking 10.
Okay, that was the first one. That does not succeed. Flurry of blows is 2 blows, so roll again.
Oh, okay. Really? 13.
Yeah, 13 does hit. It's a 30-foot shark. It's big. It's a big target.
Good deal. Yeah, and it's not wearing armor at the moment. Oh, yeah, and it's not wearing armor at the moment.
No, it's not wearing any armor.
5.
5 damage, okay. Now, were you spending a key point for stunning strike on that?
Hold on. What's the... Where'd it go? Because I also have the... Go away. Whenever I hit one of my flurry of blows, you can impose one of the following effects. Push 15. What was the other one? Spend the key point for what now?
Huh?
Well, for when you do flurry of blows, you can choose one of those things. I know what you're talking about. But the other thing is a melee attack. You can do stunning strike. But you've already done your melee attack, and your flurry of blows is an unarmed strike.
So then I can spend another key point in stunning.
Well,
Yes.
You would have had to have done that on your melee attack, though.
Oh, on the first attack. Gotcha.
Yes, sir. On your one of your first 2 attacks, because you should. I don't know if you had 2 attacks per action yet.
No, I, Dog, I have always allowed stunning strike on a flurry of blows. Because it is.
That's up to you.
It's a melee attack. Even if it's an unarmed strike, it's still melee.
But it's specific as to whether you have a weapon or not, is all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in this case, I will allow the stunning strike to have taken place on his first staff attack because we weren't clear on this. That's my fault for not being clear.
That's
okay.
Fair. So you'd spend a key point. So now, while you would roll, I believe it would be Constitution. You'd have to look.
Con save, I think it is.
Wisdom. I think it's a wisdom.
Is it wisdom or con?
I'm checking.
Thank you. I'm
Matt,
sorry.
you don't know?
I'll have a look at your sheet if that's all right with you, Joe.
Yeah.
That way I can check because I always forget. I want to say it's wisdom.
Give me
Stunning
like
strike.
5 minutes.
My level.
I'm having another vertigo spell.
Okay, yeah, no worries, bro. We got you.
Stunning strike. Stunning strike.
Do you want to just take this time for a meta?
Where is it? There it goes. Oh, I don't. Oh, you have way of the open hand. That's
Yeah.
different. Open hand technique. No, that's no. Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries. We got all the time in the world,
I
especially
don't
since
think you.
Dick's doing recovery.
What level? Level 4. I don't. Do you have stunning strike yet?
I don't think so. It's not on my
No, you
sheet.
don't.
Okay, then you don't have it. Don't worry about it.
Just
But
We'll figure it out for next time.
I do have Crusher. That's one of the things that I took.
Uh-huh.
And it's when you, once per turn, you can hit creature with an attack that dealt bludgeoning damage, which my staff is bludgeoning. You can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space, provided the target is no more in size than one size larger than me.
Yeah, no, it's 2 sizes larger than you. You are medium, and it is huge.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, it's huge. But its D&D sizes are tiny, small, medium, large, huge,
gargantuan.
gargantuan.
We don't use the last one.
What do you mean we don't use the last one? We haven't used it yet.
Yes, except for the purple worm.
Except for the purple worm.
We don't talk about the purple worm.
I'm talking about the purple word.
We don't talk about purple worm, no. We don't
What,
talk
what,
about
Joe?
Oh, and since it doesn't cost me anything else, that way of the open hand technique, I might as well you have to make a strength saving throw of 13 or higher, or to make it not have a reaction until the end of my next turn.
Got it. Okay.
Because that don't cost me anything. That's just way of the open hand.
Yep, got it. Yeah, no, I think it saves.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot shark.
Yeah.
All right. With that, Geico, it's Jojito. Did you have any movement you wanted to take? You're cutting out there, bud.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can I swim towards the staff?
Swing towards the staff?
The
spear?
Maybe try to put it back in the hole.
You can slide. You can swim over to where you think it went, and that's all. I'll allow for this turn. Okay.
Yep, that works for me.
All right. With that, Geico, we are up with you.
Okay, so I was behind all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see where the staff went? Or the spear went?
The shark swam forward, coming between you and where the spear went. You saw the spear go over the top of the shark, and then it swam forward. And it's a 30-foot shark. I'm not going to discount the intimidation factor of a 30-foot shark coming towards you, disorienting everybody in the cavern.
That's fair. Can I roll to see if I see the spear?
You're not going to be able to see the spear from where you're at. It went over the shark and into the depths of the water beyond the shark where it started, and it has swum towards you. So now it's between you and the spear.
Okay, and it's coming like towards me, like head on?
Yeah, it's coming towards the group. So yeah,
Is its mouth open?
it's a shark.
I would like to, as fast as possible, swim directly down its throat.
Okay, so you're going to swim into its mouth?
I mean, it's 30 feet long and I'm only 6 feet tall, so I feel like that makes sense, right?
Yeah, I'm going to require athletics.
I'm gonna swan dive into its throat.
I'm going to require athletics to evade its teeth as you enter.
Okay, I'm gonna
Bad.
give myself bardic inspiration for this one.
All right. What?
Athletics is strength. If we're avoiding teeth, I'd go with acrobatics.
Okay, so yeah, he's right. We'll go with acrobatic, but yes, you can give yourself bardic inspiration.
Okay, so that's 11, and then plus 1d6. Let me go ahead and roll that. So 16?
15.
15. I'm good at math,
Right.
by the way.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and let me roll a bite. It's going to get an opportunity attack because you roll.
Also, as I'm going in, I would like to roll a bite.
Okay, well, hang on 1 second. Let me roll its first as you're trying to get in there. Yeah, no, you are. It does gape its mouth towards you and attempt to bite you as you go in. It does not succeed. With your 15, you are able to pass its teeth easily, and you are currently not in the throat, but in the mouth of the shark. Now, that was your movement. What is your attack?
My attack. Let's see here. Ooh.
If you're making any.
Yeah, this should be fun.
Bird is epiglottis.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna that or oh yeah, no, okay, so now that I'm inside of his body, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers again, and I'm gonna do it in a way that like I want him to feel like this is his own thoughts. It's not me going into his brain. It's his own thoughts coming to him like, you can't swallow this. You're absolutely going to choke. You're going to die. You are going to die today because you swallowed a fucking crocodile.
It nat 20'd.
Oh no.
No!
It's a shark. It has a 0 wisdom, but this shark is a deep ocean pelagic predator, and it is a giant shark. It was brought here by magical means and subdued by a spear in its side, and it very definitely thinks that crocodiles are tasty.
Oh god. Wait, hold on. I have a bonus action. Fuck. No, my instant.
Besides that,
Was my bonus action.
Psychic damage on a shark, just not all that effective. They're just not that wise and not that intelligent. It's a shark.
There's nothing for you to target.
Don't worry, guys. I have a plan. I'm gonna make this shark turn tail and run.
I need you to roll a d20, a dex save, please, Geico.
Okay. Dex save. 15.
You were fortunate. You managed to remember how long your tail was and whip the tail inside its mouth as its teeth closed.
Yeah. Ow, but yeah.
So you are currently...
Wait, do I have to get a new tail now? Did he just bite my tail off?
No, you saved.
Okay.
You are currently curled up inside the shark's mouth. It has not swallowed you yet, but you're currently curled up inside the shark's mouth, questioning your choices.
I would like to make it incredibly clear that I am also death gripping his uvula.
Of course you are.
He can't swallow me if he can't use that part of his mouth.
I will give you that as a free action, and we'll determine what it can do from that point in forward.
Yanking it like a ding dong bell.
Okay, and so I know that Jojito had slid off to one side and pursued the spear, and that Pete was off to one side of it because he had taken his turn. Haskell, you and Queequeg and Evie are all still in front of the shark. I need each of you to roll a d20. Rollies!
Just a straight D20?
Yeah, straight d20.
Holy polies.
Both.
Straight d20s.
Yeah,
Who all was that one? Oh, that
Haskell got a 17. Evie?
I got a 7.
Queequeg got a 7.
Don't fuck me over, eh?
I
10.
have a plan.
Okay, Queequeg, you see this shark coming towards you as it attempts to take a bite out of you.
Okay.
17. Does 17 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, its teeth glance off your shell, and you have a reaction if you choose to use it.
Oh. My reaction. Like main attack?
What do you have in your reactions? Look in your actions. Look in your reactions.
Oh, it doesn't show reaction.
It does. You're not in the right spot.
Checking hit on me.
Reactions. You're up here at the top. Opportunity attack.
Okay.
So you can do a regular opportunity attack.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to swing with my great axe and try to. Not my great axe. My hand axe.
All right.
Because I have 2 weapon fighting.
Now, an opportunity attack is just one swing.
Oh, good. Now, if it's one swing, I'm just doing this one handed.
All right.
21.
21 hits.
And can I go into a rage at seeing Geico apparently committing suicide?
Not till your turn.
So 21 hits are rolling damage. He just took 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. And now it is your turn as the shark thrashes around in the water, having taken 10 damage from a hand axe to the gills.
Okay. Now I'm going to go into my rage.
Uh-huh.
Because I am pissed off.
Oh, yeah, the shark just took a bite at you, and Queequeg's inside it.
And I'm
Or Geico's inside it.
And I'm putting both hand axes in my hand. So I'm going to swing again with the first one. That's swinging. $12 hit?
No, 12 does not hit.
Okay, I'm rolling to see if the second one hits. Again? The same combo, 6 plus 6.
So 12 again?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the reaction hit, but the other 2 hits come close but slide off the tentacled hide of the shark.
Can I still roll the lightning damage because I'm in the rage?
No, because it has to be hit on a success. The lightning damage hits on a successful attack.
No, that's how we've been doing it for flavor, but
No, let me see
the
it.
rules is written.
Let me see the rules is written here.
Storm
Right. Hold on.
Sea Aura.
Oh, okay. So he needs to do a Dex DC. He needs to do a Dex save. Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. And then thought about that. Oh, no.
So Dex save. He rolled a 1. What's your damage?
Ooh. 1d6. He got like.
So
I don't know if a 1 would double that, but. Five? I got a 5 here?
okay.
Is that double or is it just straight
No,
5?
I'm just going to say straight 5. So lightning arcs through the shark. Make a Dex save, Geico.
Alrighty. Dex. No. 7.
Yeah, you take 2 electrical damage as you're also treated to the lightning that arcs through the shark from the storm aura of your turtle friend outside.
Okay.
And with that, I think you're done, right? Quick.
Yeah.
All right, Tazcool, you are up.
I'm kind of having a hard choice here. So I do something super cinematic and cool or a basic combo.
See if it actually connects first.
I love you, Matthew.
Whatever, I'm gonna do something cool and cinematic. Okay. How far away is the shark?
It's within. It's 10 feet away.
I want to get like as close as possible.
Well, 5 feet of movement will carry you up to within range.
Like I want to be like in the face.
Okay, so you into face with the shark.
I want to roar and use Dragon Fear to DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. Wilde.
And you did this already outside the entrance to the cavern, and I think it's a once per long rest, isn't it?
Nope, it's equal to breath weapon. I can use a use of breath weapon to use Dragon Fear. It's
okay.
not separate. It's just like Dragon's breath, but different.
Okay, so you're using this instead of your dragon's breath.
Yes.
Okay. So
I'm using
what is it?
Treasure Dragon. I have 2 breath weapon attacks, and I use both of them for Dragon Fear. It's Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Got it.
Hopefully it loses, because this would be a waste of several important resources. Nope, it's
11?
scared. Yep, it's scared. It's 15. It's scared.
Okay.
I roll. And let me see if I have any bonus actions. I'm going to use my bonus action to use concentration my next turn and like concentrate on Thunderous Smite my next turn.
Okay, so you're going to use thunderous. You're collecting your wits. You exert your draconic influence to cause the shark to be afraid of you. And your next turn, you plan to use Thunderous Smite, correct?
Thunder Smite and Smite. A very nice combo. That's it.
Oh, right.
Prepared for 1 minute.
Okay, Evie, we are at you now, sweetheart.
Okay, so how far am I away from the shark?
About 15 feet.
Okay, so I would like to unsushi myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to go up to it and I'm gonna see if I could get it to swallow me too.
Okay. I think you've been unwrapping yourself steadily from the kelp while all this has been going on. So I'll allow you to unsushi yourself. You can swim up to the shark. How are you going to get it to swallow you too?
Okay, so as I was like peeling that off, I got cut. I had a grass cut, so I'm gonna like squeeze on my finger where it's bleeding and drive him nuts.
All right.
And then basically I just kind of want to finish swimming into his mouth, and I'm gonna look at Geico and wave, and then I would like to squeeze the dust of dryness while we're both in there.
Okay. A lot's happening here, so let me get through it a little bit with stage 2 time. First off, you're waving blood underneath the nose of a frightened shark, so it's going to use its blood frenzy to take an opportunity attack, but it's going to do so at disadvantage because it's frightened.
Bite me, baby.
So does a 20 obviously hits?
Oh yeah.
But does a 14 hit?
Currently, yes.
All right. So it does open its mouth, and it's not so much that it bites, it's just it opens its mouth as it's thrashing around, and you're going to attempt to swim in, and for that I need acrobatics.
Let's go. Oh, 5.
Yeah, no, you attempt to swim in, bonk your head on the teeth, and are rebounded backwards.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's so fucking cute. Stop it.
Okay, so she's gonna be a little bit mad, and then she's gonna look at it, and she's gonna wave her hands furiously, and she's gonna spit out this bubble, and in the bubble it says Posey, and I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right. So that's your bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon. You can attack with it this turn.
Let's see, it's 24 to hit, and I missed what the
Force damage of 12.
12.
Okay. All right. So what does your spiritual weapon look like? Just out of curiosity.
It looks like Posey, a zombie kitty, but instead of like getting all the mending that it usually gets, like its eyeballs all dripping down off its face, and it's got like one of its paws ain't nothing but like bones, and then the other one's got like mangy fur, and it's only got one ear, and part of its brain is like throbbing through.
Well, what is it doing? What is this zombie kitten doing to cause force damage?
Does it need to do more? Jesus.
What it does is it just look kind of like, and the noise of its meow just kind of like beckons out in a force type, like it's a sound wave.
I'm here for it. This horrid-looking kitten, it appears in the water space directly above the shark. It makes this awful, awful sound, which you can all hear because via your potion you have speaking and hearing underwater, and you hear this sound as the shark takes 12 points of force damage. Go ahead, Task. What do you say?
Every time it takes damage, you can reroll the save.
Oh, yes, it rerolls the fear save. So it rerolls that wisdom save?
Every time it takes damage. I'm pretty sure, at least.
Yeah, 19. Now it's saved. It's no longer frightened.
Yep.
Matthew?
All right.
What?
No, that would drop its fear.
But no longer scared.
No longer scared for this turn. Evie has done force damage. The shark is I I mean, it has an intelligence of 1. It's a little bit disoriented, not gonna lie. You guys are coming at it from all angles. It has a mouthful of lizard, which it's not able to swallow yet. You're really. I mean, he's like, I tried to take a bite out of one of you, and my teeth rebounded off hard things. This one roared in my face, and it made me very frightened. And then a kitten tried to roar at me, and oddly, it hurt. Yeah, you're kind of doing a number on this shark. Not gonna lie, he's a little confused here, huh?
Confuzzled.
Confuzzled, exactly. And we are back around at you, Pete. Round number 2. Yeah, all this happened in 1 6-second round, guys.
Indie rounds don't make sense sometimes.
They don't.
It would be like more like 20 seconds realistically. Even then, it can get pretty ridiculous.
Yep, it can. Agreed. Pete, you're up, baby.
Well, since Pete has the amulet, that's what we needed, right?
Yeah, you needed the amulet.
He's beelining back to the start line.
All right, so you're not going to take any action this turn. You're going to beeline back to the start line.
Nope, I'm out.
All right, you're noping out. And you're at the side of the shark, so I need to roll perception for the shark to see whether or not it sees you, to see if it gets an attack.
I bought a bag of.
Yeah, no, it doesn't see you.
And,
You noped out of there perfectly.
and just to be clear, I've secured the amulet, tucked it inside.
Yeah, are you telling the rest of them that?
No, how?
No.
I'm an otter.
Okay. You're an otter. All right. Jojito, you see your friend swimming quickly away.
I'll make
Jojito.
otter noises as I go by.
Yeah. Chitter
I hope they
noises.
say, like, yeah.
Alright, then, let's see. I'm going to... How far am I from Pete?
You're on the other side of the shark, so I think you see it over the top of the shark.
Well, because I can dash too, so I can take the long way around to avoid attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but you were headed for the spear, so it's up to you as to whether you dash for the spear or whether you dash for the rear of the shark to get on the other side of it.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna dash for the spear because I realized that she's still Geico's still in the mouth.
Right.
So
Okay. So,
I guess I gotta roll perception to see if I see the spear, so I know which direction to dive in.
yeah, I need to roll to see whether the shark sees you first moving. Because you are in melee with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it does not see you. So you need to then use your movement to swim over to where you think the spear is, and then roll perception to see if you can, or investigation to see if you can find it.
How much of my movement am I using to swim the direction of the spear?
About 15 feet.
Okay, cool. Perception. Good. 4. I don't.
4.
Crap. Natural
You're
1. 4.
You're over the top of where you think it is, but you don't see anything. And with that natural 1, there's a little bit, the thunderous noises that your friend Haskell has made has disrupted a little bit of the walls of the cavern. And you see sand sort of trickling down from the sides of the cavern. You think that maybe the spear might be obscured a little bit under the sand. So this turn, you cannot find it.
Gotcha.
Okay, are you doing anything else other than remaining where you are located looking for the spear?
Yeah, I'll continue looking for spear.
Okay, so you're going to continue looking for the spear. Geico, you're up. You are inside the mouth of this shark. with
Yes,
a
ma'am.
death grip on its uvula.
Yeah, I'm my whole arm.
I don't even know if sharks have uvulas.
I'm gonna assume they do because it makes sense for my
Come on.
storytelling. I have both arms wrapped around its uvula, and then I just drop down its throat. And as I'm dropping, I'm casting Thunderclap.
Okay. What does Thunderclap do? Is it a save?
Constitution save of 15.
Okay, I'm going to say it's disadvantaged because you're casting it inside its mouth, so it's really disadvantaged to try to evade it.
That's fair. I'm inside your goddamn body. Are you
Yeah, no.
kidding me?
With an 8, it does not save.
Oh, okay. There we go.
So it takes 2 thunder damage.
It takes. Oh, hold on.
It takes 2.
Oh,
You-
1d6.
Yeah, you already rolled it. The thunder damage is 2.
There we go. Yeah, so it takes 2.
Okay.
And also as a bonus action.
Jesus.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Hungry Jaws on its insides.
Okay. All right.
What's like? You can decide where I've landed in its throat. What's the softest part of its body that I currently have access to?
If you're in the throat, you're in the trachea, and it's not soft. It's corded, heavy, cartilaginous, like a cartilaginous tunnel.
Well, fuck that. I'm gonna use my movement, all 30 feet of it, to force myself down its entire throat.
Okay, so you're now in the stomach.
Okay, I'm gonna bite the inside
You
of
make
its
it
stomach.
throw up.
What?
So you might make it throw up at this point.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I want to bite, like, the inside of its stomach lining. So
All right.
it feels
Roll.
sick.
Roll your bonus attack there.
So that's Hungry Jaws.
Freaking super ulcer.
I don't know if that came through. Yeah, it did.
Roll. It's roll an unarmed attack.
Okay, so it's the bite attack. There we go. Do-do-do. 8 does not hit.
Yeah, no, you attempt to. The inner walls of the tummy are smooth, and you attempt to gain purchase, but it's also elastic, and your jaws just don't gain traction on it as you find yourself inside the gullet of the shark. Which, I mean, it did take thunderclap damage, but it did manage to not expel you into the water.
And it's
As you are
stomach acid, and so at this point, everyone can just kind of hear like a muffled "Help! Please help me!"
Yeah, the acid damage is not going to set until next turn.
Yeah, I need
But yeah,
help now.
there will be acid
I
damage.
understand what's coming, and I need help. Help me!
As quick outside, you hear this muffled "ooh, ooh, ooh."
Help
God
me!
damn! God damn this lizard!
And it's your turn, Quick.
I thought
Okay,
it was a
I'm
good
going to-
idea.
Gee, Quick, at this point, Geico needs a T-shirt that says, "I thought it was a good idea."
I feel like our entire fucking group needs a T-shirt that says that. Not even for this specific campaign.
I am.
Just in general.
I'm going to use my movement to try and get underneath the shark down to the belly,
Okay, you could do that.
and take my dagger
Mm-hmm.
and try to cut it open.
All right, so dagger attack to cut open the shark.
Keep rolling. $17.
Okay, 17 hits.
Okay, and
Roll damage.
D4, 1d4 plus 4.
Help me. I'm stuck.
Basically, I'm trying solid.
Okay.
Maximum damage!
Maximum damage.
And I'm doing the lightning damage. Just to make sure.
Okay.
That's 1d6.
Maximum damage.
Nice.
Does me being, like, stewing in stomach acid make any difference to the lightning?
Not yet. Next turn it will.
God damn it!
So
I'm basically trying to
you have 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah?
So you have the hand axe in your other hand. You may make another attack with your hand axe. Because your dagger attack was just one-handed, one weapon.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like Steven masquerades trying to save me with actually trying to kill me.
Yeah, no, there's no masquerade. It's open.
It's very obvious. He's like, oh yeah, so she's sitting in a pool of stomach acid. Awesome, I'm gonna cast lightning.
12. Okay. 12 does not hit.
No.
All right. So you.
Me, you're the one who jumped down the throat of a shark.
Oh God. So you hear outside of you. Excuse me, as the point of his dagger does enter the side of the shark and make a small tear in the side of its stomach, and you can hear this outside the shark, Geico. Excuse me. As Queequeg is attempting to cut you out of the shark, but not succeeding this turn. And Taskul, you're up.
As my full
am I basically
combo.
standing there with my knife in the belly?
Yeah, you're underneath the shark with your knife in the belly of the shark.
Okay, I'm holding on to that spot.
Yeah, Taskul, go ahead.
How far away from the shark am I?
Is what? You're still in melee range.
Okay. I'm aiming to disembowel this shark, then I'll see if this hits, and if it does, I'll use Divine Smite plus Thunderous Smite plus Axe damage. I'm aiming to cut this through.
If you're looking to disembowel it, I'm right at where you're about to strike.
Now he's underneath it, directly underneath it, with a knife in it, hanging from the knife. So plan accordingly for your strikes.
Well, I can't really control whether Thunderous Smite pops up or not.
Yep, no, I get that.
Yeah, but you can control where you.
Yeah, you can control where you aim it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so I won't hit it.
Love Matthew.
Huh?
Whatever.
I love
Okay.
Matthew.
You know, you can hit the side of the shark. It's just if you hit for the belly of the shark, your friend's there.
Yeah. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying maybe choose another target.
But realistically, he doesn't know his friends are in the belly, right? Like, he doesn't know how far down the shark they've gone.
He knows that you've been in the shark long enough to be swallowed, and he knows that Queequeg is directly under the shark. He can see him. Do.
Baby shark, doot.
Oh God!
Damn it, Dippy! I'd almost forgotten that song.
I'm so not fucking sorry.
Just lost you, Dip.
I'm just gonna go for I'm not gonna go for the stomach then.
Huh?
I'm gonna go for the stomach then, since Steven's character is there. So if a 14 hits.
14 hits?
I'll use Smite on that. So first thing, plus 5 for the Great Axe damage. So that's 6. Plus The thunder smite damage. I'm sorry if this takes too long.
It's not. You're fine.
That's another 6. And finally, regular smite, which is 2d8. Almost maximum damage, so altogether that is 6, 12, 25 damage.
Yeah. You whacked out on it with your. Is it a great axe you use?
Yep, a big great axe. Almost too big.
Great axe on the side of the shark that is where Jojito is over there looking for the spear. You whacked out on top of it, sort of behind its gills and between its gills and its fin, and just do wreak havoc on this. And tell me how your thunderous smite works.
Okay, so let's see real quick. Now it does the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would like you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
And it's probably going to succeed. We don't have to do the stupid secondary mechanic. That's probably useless.
Have a little bit of faith that the DM is rolling shitty. 14?
That's a fail, so it's 10 feet away from me. It's 300, and this is the same spell that does like the whole like big boom down thing.
Yeah.
So it's
all
10
right.
feet away and knocked prone.
Okay, it's hard to knock a shark prone, but it is 10 feet away from you, and I'm going to say that instead of being prone, it is disoriented. So it's going to have disadvantage on its next attack, and it also won't be able to move because of the prone status, okay?
I whacked it real good.
You whacked it real good as it knocks it 10 feet towards you, Pete, as you're swimming away from it. And I need Constitution saves from Pete, from Jojito, and from Evie, and Queequeg, who are all within range of this thunderous wave.
10.
That was a very satisfying hit I just did.
It is a very satisfying hit. But have you noticed that when your satisfying hits hit, your companions all have to roll saves?
I love it.
Yes,
19.
Definitely seeing a pattern here.
Oh my god, I love it.
19, and I look at Tazgul.
Oh, wait.
And
Can I retcon something real quick?
Yes, of course you can.
I have a fighting style which allows me to, if I'm using it's called Great Weapon Fighting. If I'm wielding a weapon, in case of great axe, I can reroll the damage if it's a 1 or a 2.
Okay, so you can reroll the great axe portion of the damage only. So Jojito got 20. Pete, you're the one that takes a little bit of, not damage, but this thunderous echo behind you causes you to kind of tumble in the water, and you're disoriented for just a little bit as well. Not enough to be difficult, but it's going to be a moment's recovery there for you.
So yeah, I rolled almost maximum damage there.
I see that.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Well, did you allow my full movement in my last turn?
Yes, I did.
That would have put me at least 40 feet away.
Okay, so that's why I said that your roll was high enough to cause you not take damage.
Okay, got it.
I took that into consideration, which is why I said you felt disoriented but not damaged.
Got it. No problem.
Okay. Everybody else is kind of getting used to Tazgul and, you realize when he's going to take an action, and you see what's going on. You kind of brace yourselves, and you're okay. It wasn't pleasant, but you're okay.
I think if Geico had been aware of this decision, he would have been very much behind it.
Right, exactly. Evie, you are up, my dear.
So it's like now 10 feet past me, so I'm gonna swim up to it and
You don't want to.
I am going to you know what? I'm gonna hit it with my scythe.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to. So 15 hit.
15 hits. Roll damage.
10 damage.
Okay, and you also have spiritual weapon up, right?
Yes. Where you go with there we are. So the kitty's gotta do her thing. 17 to hit.
Yes, 17
Or
hits.
6 damage. So 16 damage altogether.
Okay, so you have taken this down to bloodied status. The shark is now bloodied and disoriented and absolutely insane as I look at you all with a big old meta and say that it is 9:30 and 3 of you are recovering from serious things. Do you want to keep going tonight or do you want to continue this next week?
Keep going.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to dip out. I'm like getting super dizzy.
Because you're in a stomach.
Because I just ate food for the first time in 3 days. Thank you very much.
Wow, you're eating the food in the stomach? That's disgusting.
Dog, I can't even with you.
If
All right.
dip out, it's cool.
Dippy, we're gonna let you dip this time, and probably just
This
continue this combat,
Yeah.
and I'll fill you in on what happens, and we'll stop at the end of combat. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We
I
won't
love
take
you
any further
guys.
action than the end of combat.
Love you too.
Love you,
Don't
dear.
worry, we'll rescue from the belly.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Get some rest.
I'll probably do another like 30 something damage.
Oh, Dip,
Yeah.
one more thing before you leave. Do you guys have any Dramamine in the house
Dramamine, no.
or Bonine?
Boning.
No. I mean, we can bone.
Jeez.
Oh, you can't. Not with vertigo, sweetie. I'm telling you, don't try it.
No, I've been doing a couple of different exercises, including the one you told me, and it's helping. It's just when I get the waves, I can't like even function.
Okay. If Alex feels like going out tonight, and he feels like it, tell him to get some Dramamine or Bonine, which are seasickness tablets.
Mm-hmm.
They act like Compasine, the medication that people take when they have nausea from cancer treatments, and they will reduce your nausea.
Also, ginger might help. They have a Dramamine ginger chew for nausea and such.
Yeah. So if he feels like going out, that would be a good thing for you.
Aw, thanks, guys. Have fun.
All right.
I love you lots.
Love you lots.
Love
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye, Jessica.
Bye, Matthew.